What's your board setup? What size board do you ride?
This is my board right here.
Let's see it. Let's check this out, man. Let's get a little.
Okay. What do we got right here? This
What
is
is
eight
that?
and a half. Kind of like a football-y shape, where like the side rails, there's no flat side rails, so it kind of
Yeah.
It bows a little.
Yeah, I like that every now and again on boards. You know.
Did you say 8.5?
Outline shape and no straight rails, so that when you snap your 3 flips or nollie backside flips or nollie frontside heels, you don't get as much meat right here. You know. But sometimes I like that. You know, I like that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
it's 8.5 inches. The trucks are, I think, 146 stage 7s. They're really nice.
I love that
red.
you're still holding on to the stage 7s.
You know, they call them anodized, but I think
Yeah.
it's sandcast. Powder coated, I think.
Oh yeah. I noticed you got a chip in your nose, man. What happened, bro?
What's that? There? Yeah, chip in there. I said I skated. I've skated this board twice.
Wow.
But yeah, I ride 54 wheels. I think these are Swiss Burns, I think. These small grip, pretty standard.
I love that.
I've been riding a big board. I was riding a 9-inch board.
Wow.
And then I rode an 8.875. Like I usually ride 8.38 to 8.5.
Okay.
Like the whole of that Vans video is 8.38 to 8.5, but I'll ride filming wheels on any spot.
Really?
So sometimes, just some days I can't be fucked pushing. I just want like a smooth
cruise.
ride. I ride filming wheels a lot. These are actually 98s, so quite soft.
Oh wow. Okay.
But I was riding the street, so sliding tricks. So I kind of bounce around between these, but mostly 54 to 50 kind of 6 kind of deal, and 8.5 to 9-inch board.
Are you?
Quiver.
Yeah. Are you got to set up a new board maybe every other time you skate, or do you like to ride them till it just you can't ride them anymore?
I used to be a lot more pickier. In fact, very picky with how like steep they were. I didn't like super steep boards in a batch and then a super flat board.
Right.
I like the consistency to it. So the boards I rode for most of the years, I always tended to pick the flatter than the steeper ones.
Okay.
But now and in the last bunch of years, I don't care. I'll ride anything. Send me a board and film on it. Don't care.
I'm gonna send you a 775. 775. What do you think?
7.5.
Yeah.
You ride a 775?
I ride 775.
Do you?
Yeah.
What size wheels?
50.
50 mil wheels?
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
And you've skated your best with that size?
Yes.
Like when you feel like, maybe today you feel like you're skating your best ever, but when you skated your best ever, whenever that was, what size did you ride? Same as that?
Just about, yeah. 775. I've been on that for a long time, but I will say, Raj has influenced me a lot skating these curves because I put rails on my 775, Jeff, and they were like this close together. It's literally like they were super.
Like getting the Twix from the store.
I swear, the left and right, and then I set up an 825. I set up an 825. A little wider rail. Yeah. So it's been working for me. But if I'm going to go out and like really street skate, the 775.
You can snap and catch a board and take shinners and stuff like that. The cruisers are a little.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like all those retro boards we have access to now, or retro shaped boards or new shaped boards. Right? Like they're fun. They're fun for cruising. Yeah. I don't usually ride like those freaky shapes and things like that. I like basic, like retro shapes, clean retro shapes, but not like none of the freakish kind of ones, all the funny shaped noses and things like that.
Full fishtail.
Grab rails. Because stuff, if that hits you in the leg on another trick, it can cause some damage, right? So I'm always aware I'd rather have like rounded edges on the edges of my board. Yeah. So that I can skate a little bit longer. But no, I pretty much ride. Honestly, I'll ride anything. I feel like when we skated a lot of rails and stuff like that, I rode a slightly smaller board.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I always found when I felt like I was skating my best, where I felt just loose and just loving skating and be able to go as fast as you want, I was riding 54 mil wheels and a smaller board than I ride now. Around about 8 to 8.25. Is I think most of the stuff I ever did that was like bigger was around about that, which is not super big.
Right.
But it was also very hard to get wider boards a few years ago that were in good shape.
It's true.
Yep.
I always pushed for the bigger board and pushed for the smaller board. I was that little kid at the skate park that had the board that they shouldn't have had. Okay. With the hat over the head and your head looked like a pea.
Yeah.
Like that. And the board was like me with the Bill Danforth.
I'll
like
grow
this.
into it one day.
Yeah. It was. And I'd get the boards on the guys that I was psyched on.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, so I do take fun in riding whatever now, more so. And I was definitely much pickier with my boards and stuff a while back than I am now,
Yeah, I was going to say, if you felt like the best skating you were doing was on the little smaller board, like why not go back to that now? Or because you're just
my body's changed and I'm different.
Yeah.
Like
Sure.
the way that I skate's different now. It's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I always, like I said, I always liked the bigger board. I was pushed for that. Like 8 was a big board.
Yeah.
In the mid 90s, that was a big board.
Yeah.
And I always rode as a younger kid bigger wheels because they lasted longer, right? I'd get 56s, 57s because within a few months there'd be 54s.
Right,
and then they were ready to go.
Yeah.
Or I could flat spot them, keep riding them, flat spot them again until they went round again.
Right. Exactly. Did you ever try? Sometimes when I was younger and I would get a little flat spot, I would take like my grip tape or sandpaper and I would try to
rub it
sand the whole wheel to try to get rid of the flat spot. You ever do that?
Yeah, I did that. I put them in a drill and span them around with a chisel to take it off. And I did all of the above, like to make it get an extra few days out of the board, the wheels, the shoes. In fact, I put duct tape on my shoes today. I had a duct tape candé.
Let's see.
Right here.
Oh, you put it on the inside, right?
I bled through. Actually, I've been.
Let's see those feet of yours,
just the
bro.
basic canvas kind of vans and like been psyched on them.